Hey, what's up? My name's Charles, I'm from Become the Authority, and today we're going to be breaking down exactly how we helped a local gutter company in Cleveland, Ohio bring in over 50 inbound leads in just 30 days using nothing but Google and a strong strategy. There was no Facebook ads, no cold outreach, just real local intent, smart positioning, and consistency. Now, this is the same strategy we've been using for service pros who want that inbound attention, not just leads they have to chase down. Now, if you run a home service business or you're thinking about starting one, you need to stick around and take some notes. Now, most of the gutter companies that I talk to rely on things like word of mouth, referrals, or a website that they haven't touched in 5 years. And when the phone calls and inbound calls inevitably slow down, they don't have a plan, so they just wait. But here's what's happening while you're waiting. Customers are searching for things like gutter installation near me, gutter repair in my city, downspout service. The list goes on and on. Gutter companies open now. There's so many areas that people are searching for. The demand is there. But the problem is that most businesses just aren't showing up in the right places with the right setup. And as a result, they aren't able to capture any of that interest, and so they suffer. So here's what we did for Ohio Gutter Solutions. What we did for Ohio Gutter Solutions was step 1, Google local service ads. This is the first thing we optimized. It's a pay-per-lead platform that shows your business above all the other listings on Google. And we chose the right service categories, things like gutter install, gutter repair, gutter servicing, and we helped them start collecting more 5-star reviews. We also wrote a clear, direct business description on Google My Business page. And then we set a smart weekly budget and adjusted that budget based on performance when it came to how we were running the ads on Google. Now, the beauty of Google local service ads is that these ads only charge when someone calls or they filled out a form. So there's no wasted spend, and the leads are very high intent. Now, step 2 was the Google business profile optimization. Now, we fully optimized their Google My Business page. That included things like dialing in which service areas they serve, as well as excluding the ones that they don't. We added a bunch of photos to showcase their recent work, and then we also broke down all of the different services that they offer by type, whether it was an install, a clean, a repair, and everything in between. We also added some posts and updates consistently to keep it active, and we also installed review automations to increase monthly reviews. And I can go into that in a different video, but overall, that helped them show up in that top local 3-pack, the map results you see on Google, which massively boosts visibility. And then lastly, we did an entire website redesign to make sure that the tracking was in place and everything like that. We made sure the site had clear call to actions, right? So people knew what they needed to do to get in contact with you. We made sure that we matched keywords on the page with the same ones from the Google searches, and as well as making sure that the website was mobile friendly. That's hugely important. Most people are going to be finding you from their smartphones. We had a lead form that triggered a series of automated follow-ups so no one slipped through the cracks. And even minor changes, we noticed, were made to things like the headlines and the buttons on the website, and it can ultimately improve the conversion rates, and we track it all to see what's working. And as a result, in less than a month, the combination of Google local service ads and an organic Google presence brought in over 50 qualified inbound leads, every one of them ready for a quote on gutter installs, repairs, or maintenance. It wasn't just traffic, it wasn't just clicks, it was actual calls, web forms, and messages from real homeowners in their service area. And because the follow-up systems were automated, those leads didn't go cold. And as a result, Ohio Gutter Solutions was able to book estimates, follow up with missed calls, and start building a solid pipeline of jobs. So if you're running a service business and depending only on referrals or outdated ads, it's time to think bigger. Google's not going anywhere, and your customers are using it every single day. The only question is, are you showing up when they search? If you want me to take a quick look at your setup, or if you're curious on how local service ads could work in your area, I want you to go ahead and click the link down in the description. There's no pressure. We just tell you straight up what's working and what's a waste of money. I'll see you on the next one. Click the link if you're interested, and I'll see you there.